Hey guys and gals, Mike Perlman here for Techno Buffalo, unboxing the BlackBerry Torch 9850 for Sprint. This is the all-touch BlackBerry that I have waited for quite some time to get my hands on. It is so big to me that it is bigger than two people on a bicycle. Stay tuned for my full unboxing coming up after the break. Okay, we're back in BlackBerry with the BlackBerry Torch 9850. This is an exciting phone, particularly because it has some of the most advanced hardware RIM has ever implemented in a phone. It also is running BlackBerry 7 OS. So we have enhancements in the hardware and the software realms. Let's start talking about the processor on this thing. It's a 1.2 gigahertz Qualcomm Snapdragon processor, and it has 768 megabytes of RAM. We also have a 3.7-inch TFT capacitive multi-touch display that has a resolution of 480 to 800, which is WVGA. This phone has a 5-megapixel autofocus rear camera with an LED flash, and it's capable of 720p HD video recording. We have Wi-Fi B, G, and N, Bluetooth 2.1 plus EDR. There's NFC support on this bad boy as well. This phone has a 1230 milliamp battery, and well, rather than me just spouting off specs and teasing you by taking the cover off ever so slowly, let me just jump into this bad boy. And there it is in all its glory. The BlackBerry Torch 9850. It is actually a beautiful looking phone in my opinion, and I'm going to compare that here to my iPhone 4. Okay, let's take its clothes off here and go skinny dipping. And look how similar these phones are. Shove that to the side. They're just so similar in dimensions. However, I like the styling of the BlackBerry Torch better. I think aesthetically it's more pleasing. I love these gunmetal, shiny gunmetal accents here, and I love the thinness of this phone. It is about the same thickness as an iPhone. Stack them up here, so you can see. And I just love the curved edges because I get holes in my pockets quite often, and I think that can be attributed to the iPhone 4's kind of rigid edges here. As you can see, I cracked my phone a little while ago. Anyhoozle, this is very nice, and I love the tangible buttons here. We have a tangible send, BlackBerry, back, and end/power button here. We also have that classic BlackBerry optical trackpad as well. The back of this phone is actually metal, so unlike nearly every Android phone you see on the market, this phone begs to differ with an actual metal backing here. And here's that 1230 milliamp battery. I don't know how this is going to perform. Hopefully it will do well. It's kind of on the light side. There's 4 gigabytes of external storage via a micro SD card slot, and this is the latch to pull the SIM card down. So this phone actually has the capability to be a world phone, so that is something to notice. Take note of, to notice. I noticed it, and you're taking note of it. One thing that I'm apprehensive about, and this is something that John pointed out as well, the volume control is very slim. It's kind of hard to press. In addition, the mute button is located right in the middle, so it looks as though it's easy to inadvertently press that. I like the fact that we still have a function button up here, and that is controlling, I think it defaults to the camera. Speaking of the camera, it's a 5 megapixel autofocus camera with 720p. I already told you that. Okay, so here is the lock button on the top. Very similar to the Storm, if I can recall, and in my opinion this is the phone that should have been the Storm. Truly. USB charging here. Okay, we like that they have not gone proprietary or remain proprietary, and that's a good thing. Let's try to power this phone on. Oh, but before we do that, let me show you what's in the box here. Oh my gosh, my mind's all over the place. These creative types, their brains work in such sordid ways. We have a getting started guide here. Okay, so here's recycling for phones and batteries. we have a Connect Me, how to connect to the BlackBerry desktop software. Okay, I miss the BlackBerry desktop software. We have a minute charger here. It's very similar to the iPhone. And we have a set of headphones. As you can see, focus there, the uncomfortable type. Okay, I'm gonna see if I could power this phone on here. Let's do some clutter control here. Okay, now while I'm powering this phone on, well, there we have it. There we have it. Apparently, the rep who sent me this phone already got into the cookie jar here. So that's a good thing. That is a very good thing. We're jumping right into it. I like it right away. This is very nice. BlackBerry 7 OS here. And very quick. This is not the BlackBerry of 2-3 years ago. This is a BlackBerry that can actually handle web browsers. Let's check out the web here. Okay, I was on YouTube. Hold on a second here. Oh, look at that. Okay, Techno Buffalo. Here we go. Look at that. Pinching and zooming without any glitches, without any lagging. So I'm very excited about this phone. I can't wait to review it. It is very similar to the 9810 on AT&T. The only difference is it's all touch. So we're gonna have to do with the all touch keyboard. Let me give you a sneak preview of that right now. Okay. Okay, so here we have the keyboard. Okay. Let's turn it the other way. I will say I might miss the physical keyboard. I'm not exactly sure, but we're just going to have to find out in my full review of the BlackBerry Torch 9850 for Sprint. $200 after a $100 mail-in rebate. This phone looks like one of the hottest options on Sprint's network, especially if you are a fan of RIM. This is the time to revitalize your love of BlackBerry. Be sure to go to technobuffalo.com for more on this phone and my full review coming up eventually. Thank you so much for tuning in, fellow Buffalo herders, and I will see you guys later.